why is Reiki so important in the times we're living now to to both have a session with and then practice it on your own? Why in your opinion is it so important now?
Right now we've all suffered a loss. It could be some people have lost loved ones, some people have lost their jobs, they've lost their way of life. Everyone's dealing with something, and we really haven't had time to even mourn it because we're still in the middle of this pandemic. So, and that can cause a lot of stress. And as you know, stress can reveal itself in physical symptoms. So what Reiki can do is help you relieve that stress by putting your chakras in alignment. Your chakras are all connected to a physical part of your body. And when one of them is out of alignment or blocked, which is what Reiki works to open, it can cause, for instance, if your throat chakra is blocked, it can have an effect on your ability to communicate.
Sorry, Lisa, for our viewers and listeners, just in case they don't know what a chakra is, can we explain that?
A chakra is your energy center. There's 7 of them. They're basically centers where energy flows through your body. They're 7 points. I'd be happy to walk through them very quickly.
Yeah.
There's your crown chakra, which connects you to the universe. Your third eye chakra, where you take in information from outside of you. A lot of people call it your intuition. Your throat chakra, which is your center of communication. Your heart chakra, your ability to give and receive love. I just should point out that the heart chakra in a lot of people, that's the one that when I'm working with people seems to be unbalanced a lot of times. A lot of people feel that, you would think most people would have a hard time giving love, but actually most people have a hard time receiving love. So that's a chakra that I often have to work on for people. Your solar plexus chakra is sort of your internal GPS, where you learn to trust your instincts and trust your gut. Your sacral chakra is your center of creativity, and your root chakra is your foundation and your sense of stability.
So the heart chakra is, for most people, the most difficult, you're saying?
Yes, it's very much when I work with people, a lot of times I'll come across someone, you can have a blocked chakra, but you can also have an overactive chakra. And if your heart chakra is overactive, it's basically like you're a love machine, just churning out all this love and just pushing it out, but you're not taking any in. And you're not holding on love for yourself, your self-love. So that a lot of times is out of balance. So I teach people how to learn to open themselves up.
And with the way you teach people to do this, because sometimes there's some practices that I think people get too caught up in their mind analytically, like thinking it's a process. Like they're like, okay, I gotta, move my arms this way, I gotta breathe this. Like they get too there are mechanical ways sometimes that people get way too caught up in certain ways of doing these things. Even when it comes to things like meditation or prayer, it's like, okay, if I don't get on my knees, then God won't answer me. Or if I'm not looking through the third eye, and then people are trying to analytically find an eye, it just gets really complicated for some. And I understand that, because it seems like sometimes there seems to be a methodology behind an analysis. I'm like, really, I think it's a lot simpler than that. We make it way too complicated, and it's not. All this does not actually reside in the facilities of our mind. So my question to you is, like, when you teach people these things to do for themselves and on their own, is it let's say a lot more I don't want to use the word practical, but is it understandable enough where people can really benefit from it and apply it very well to themselves and in their life?
Yeah, I like to call myself the healer next door, because I like to keep everything very simple and for people to understand and to feel comfortable doing it. A lot of people that I work with have never done it before. So basically what I say to them, this is something you should do for yourself, because it's going to make you feel good. You're going to feel better. You're going to feel that you can express yourself, because all of these energies are yours. They're yours for the taking. They belong to you. It's just understanding that you already have them. You're just not using them right now.
Yeah, like it's residing there, but unless we're really tapping into it, then it's just it's sitting idle, so to speak, right? Have you, like with people with even chronic illnesses, have you seen particular instances or examples where people have been healed or have had like certain type of recovery by applying Reiki?
It's interesting. I work with people with chronic pain, and they actually have told me they feel a lot of relief from Reiki because, as you know, a lot of times pain is made worse by stress. I also like to work with other modalities, such as people who are doing acupuncture, or people who, of course, who are under a regular doctor's care. And it helps, they work together, because Reiki can help you with the side effects of medication. It can help you if something is causing you further pain, or chemotherapy is making you sick. So it's really, it works together with all of these other things to help you use your internal systems to feel better without having to use additional medication.